Alright, good morning everyone. I'm Dania Faiza Salsabela and my partner.
Zakyah Nur Latifah.
In this very good occasion everyone, we would like to explain the main content of our news article about the new work from home or WFH policy in Indonesia, specifically that conducted on Fridays and how it affects the reality of mobility in Semarang city. So now everyone, first let's talk about the policy itself. So starting from April 1st, 2026, the Indonesian government officially implemented a work from home policy every Friday for all civil servants, or we call it ASN, both in central and regional government institutions. And this policy was announced by Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Bapak Erlangga Hartarto. And the policy is regulated through Circular Letter number 3 of 2026 from the Ministry of Administrative and Bureaucratic Reform. And the main goals of this policy are to reduce daily mobility of people, and then to ease traffic congestion in big cities, and then to save fuel consumption, especially during the global economic pressures and rising energy costs. And everyone in the education sector, the policy also applies to universities. So through Circular Letter number 2 of 2026 from the Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Technology, universities are encouraged to give flexibility for lecturers and educational staff to do 1 day of WFH per week. So actually it doesn't have to be exactly on Friday everyone, but many lecturers probably follow the government's Friday schedule. Because of this, class schedules for students can also be affected since they depend on the lecturers' availability. But however everyone, the big question of the news raises is, does this Friday WFH policy really reduce overall mobility and safety? Or does it just shift people's activities, especially college students, to other days or other places? And to find out the early reality on the ground, we conducted a small survey on April 10, 2026.
Alright, thank you Dania. Now I will explain the result of our survey. So we created a Google Form questionnaire titled Survey Ekspektasi versus Realita WFHSN. Apakah benar menghemat BBM atau hanya memindah mobilitas standing dan mahasiswa di kampus Semarang? So the questionnaire has 4 main parts. The first one is respondent data, including status, campus, and whether WFH is already implemented. Second one is changes in class schedule after WFH. The third one is mobility and fuel consumption patterns. And the last is open opinion about the benefits or problem of this policy. So we shared this questionnaire to 50 students from several state universities, private universities, and polytechnics in Semarang. First, about the class schedule. Some students said their Friday classes are lighter after WFH policy, but many others said there is no significant change and their schedule is still the same. Second one is about the traffic. Most students feel that traffic around campus on Friday morning is still similar to before. Some said it's a bit quieter, but overall the change is not very noticeable. Next, about the mobility. Many students said they still go out on WFH days, even not more often than usual. We asked where they go. Most of them choose mall or coffee shop. Others go library or cafe to do the assignment. Some students also still come to campus for administrative need or other activities. So from this, we can see that even though students do not go to campus as much, they still go out to other places. Then about the fuel use. The answers are quite mixed, but many students said their fuel use is almost the same. Some said it is only a little less, and some even said it increased because they still go out. So, and lastly, about their opinion. Some students think this policy is helpful because it saves time and gives them more flexibility. But others think it is not effective, especially for online learning, and it can make them less focused. So overall, our survey showed that WFH Friday policy does not really reduce mobility. Instead, in many cases, it just shifts student activities to other places.
Alright everyone, so that's all from the explanation of our news article, and thank you for listening, and thank you.
Thank you.